Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Back to serious business. We've got a battle on the Woonberg map, and it's Helohel in the new Tier 7 British wheeled medium tank, the FSV Scheme A. Let's have a quick look at the gun while he's getting to position. So, got a 76mm gun firing AP and APCR, average damage 135, 150 pen. It goes up to 202 with the premium round, and shell velocity pretty average, under 1,000 meters per second. Alright, so just made a decision not to go too deep. This is expecting to see light tanks coming up to the line of bushes that he's sort of aiming at the moment. But, so far they seem to be holding back. Two light tanks on each side. They've got a 1375 AMX and a Super Chaffee. There's only one light tank on Helohel's side, so he's going to sort of play that role to some extent, I would think. Okay, so he's found a few enemy tanks. Might be able to put some damage into. Now they've already lost their own E, which is not a good sign. Top tier heavy tank. Alright, he's found the back of the Panzer 4S. And it's maybe we've gone for the tracking shot, but he's got his repair in, so it's moved off. Too quick for the crew to repair it. And oh, it's been spotted again. Ah, there you go. Now we know where the AMX is. He's on the 1-2 line. Oh, sorry, that's the 9-0 line. So he spotted the Easy 8, but got spotted at the same time. Yeah, like he didn't get spotted at that point, so that suggests the AMX is a reasonable distance back. They've lost two tanks in the city. This is not turning out too well. They are now over 4,000 hit points down. That's a bad sign. Alright, there's the Easy 8. Oh, he hasn't come all the way up yet, but Helohel just waiting to come out. Panzer 4S just poking up. He's going to get the side of him again. Yes, he is, and he gets taken out by the Sturo Mill. Gets back into safe position, and okay, he's got some potential other shots, but he's still lit, so they'll know where he is, of course. So blind shots may come in, but he's protected here from the 0 line. Alright, so it's gone dark now, time to move again and see if we can get some damage out of the tanks in the field. Alright, comes the Super Chaffee, and he gets spotted straight away. So this could be dangerous. But he moves up as far as he can. That's interesting. So he's trying to get some angles here, potentially tanks that are already in the little village here. Oh, there we go, there's the AMX. So takes a couple of shots and puts one back into the AMX, but he's starting to lose hit points. He's now down to just, well, exactly 58.4%. He's got exactly 1,000 hit points, but decides to get as much out of the 1375 as he can. The AMX down to one shotable. Here we go. Game actually showing hit points again. I've touched no settings. The last replay, the game up as percentages. Something weird going on. But in any case, the Super Chaffee is still reasonably healthy. AMX is down to one shotable. chance to deal with the AMX, or leaves him on 9 hit points. So he's just dodging shells, and yes, luckily doesn't take any more damage. And he can put a shot with Super Chaffee, which he does. So all of a sudden, oh no, he's taken another hit from a Nashon. 153, that must be the small gun on the Nashon, I would think. But let's take him down to 297. Now, he did take part of that hit on his wheels. That might have reduced the damage. That's interesting. I hadn't seen that before. So maybe that did reduce the damage taken in terms of modules. Alright, so just trying to get out this line that they're expecting. See if we can catch some tanks crossing, of course, that would be useful. Target P down there that wants to poke forward, and here he comes. And you'll know he's spotted. Everyone's got 6 sense these days. Oh, this is some event crossing. Fires, a shot gets one in, but gets taken out as well, so that's pretty handy. They're starting to make up the gap here. Oh, they found the Nashon. It's been spotted, so a couple of more shots and he's gone. Should go for the blind shot here. Yes, he does, but he gets taken out in any case by the Hellcat. So they're back to even in terms of tanks. So this is turning an interesting battle. Helohel's got 2.5k combined, which is pretty decent, but I think you would want a bit more. Alright, so got some tanks pushing up into the cap area. So there's an AMX M445, and he switched to his premium rounds here, so he's going for penetration. That bounced, and he's lost sight of him. He doesn't want to take any hits from the AMX, but okay, in fact we've got 2 of them coming up, so side shot, no problem going through. So you get another shot in. That didn't hit the right spot. And take the tracks off, so that's managed to get some assisted damage there, so that's handy. But luckily they've pushed up far enough to really start capping. That would force his hand. Okay, did get spotted that time. Now there's only 3 tanks left on the enemy side. They've got the 1 AMX now. Is called Fluffy Monkey, and I keep reading that as Fluffy Monkey, so apologies to that player. But it's a target P, and there's 3 TDs on Helohel's side, so I think they might be able to turn this around here. In fact, they are in a slight lead now. They've got 1 tank up and slight lead in hit points. They go through the front of this Tiger 1. It is on lowest hit points. Actually, the AMX has got the lowest hit points on the enemy side, but just coming up here to try and get a different angle, perhaps to spot the AMX. Or is he going to try and flank from behind? So, alright, it's got to be a flanking mission here. 64k's, 65k's across the field. The enemy are pushing in to try and cap, but they haven't gone on cap yet. Oh, Tiger P's made it all the way around there. That is just weird. Okay, alright, so side shots on the Tiger P. He's using standard rounds here and not having a problem penetrating. The Tiger P hasn't spotted him, so he must have a... Oh no, he has been spotted now. So, okay, but he's staying side on. That is not really clever. So he's just lining them up. Oh, he does take a hit. It's taken down to 60 hit points. Can't take another hit now. But he knows they're reloaded a bit longer. So he's gone dark. He can take a bush now and probably get at least 1 or 2 more shots in without having to relocate. And here we go. Tiger P's lost his bearings, but he'll know where that's come from. Oh, he's going through the side there, so no chance of side scraping for the Tiger P. So I think it's a pretty bad tank. Never got good results out of it myself, although that's not necessarily all that important. Anyway, the Tiger P's down now to very low hit points. The Hellcat's moving in and you should be able to take him out, I would think. But Helohel just here to back him up. And there you go. Hellcat does the job. And the Tiger 1's been taken out as well. So now it's just the AMX on very low hit points. You can see 114 total hit points of the team. That's all in that one tank. That's one-shottable by anyone. So Helohel coming around to basically try and flush him out. His team is saying capture the base, but there's 4 minutes to go. There's plenty of time to get the kill here. Even if he dies in the process, you'll light him up, and he's got the Nash on there ready to take a shot. So coming from this direction, he's more than likely to take surprise. Taken by surprise, I should say. It's not in the square. Maybe he's gone back. So Helohel just coming around to check the angles. Yeah, the Hellcat's moved in the same position, so he's not spotted here. Oh, here we go. He's going back. So he's coming back the other way. One more shot, and he gets a kill. Bang! There he goes. Second kill there for Helohel, but he's wrapped up the game. Alright, 2.7k of damage and 1.6 of assisted, so that's 4.3k of combined. That's a nice total for tier 7. 2 kills. So he's picked up the Confederate award for damaging at least 7 tanks that have been killed by his team, and the sniper award, but that's also in the ace tanker badge. Let's have a look at the team score. 14 base experience, very nice level there. Tiger P, 2.7k of damage, almost identical damage actually, so they're the 2 top contributors for damage, but he's actually done more than the rest of his team just as a medium tank. And on the enemy side, the top contributors were the OI and Semavente. Tiger P at the end really didn't get much out of the match, so yeah, not capable of pulling it back. In any case, this is about Helohel, so let's have a look at the details here. 27 shots fired, 24 hits, so decent shooting, 21 penetrations. He did fire a mix of ammunition types, so his costs are actually quite low, and his tech tree tank he's made just a slight profit, 7k after paying for consumables. So yeah, decent around there with no reserves running or any other sort of bonuses. So yeah, nice result there. Anyway, there's more to show you off the FSV, the tier 7. So we've had the tier 5, 6 and 7 now. I'll put up a tier 8 one if I can find a decent game anyone's had on the Asia server. If you've had one, you can send it to me on the World of Tanks Discord. You can find me as Wasabi. Always happy to take replays from anyone who's got good results to show. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It certainly helps it get more visibility in front of people. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please have a look at that. We'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.